50 English literature MCQs with answers, covering authors, works, literary periods, genres, and key concepts. 1. Who wrote Paradise Lost? A. William Blake, B. John Milton, C. Geoffrey Chaucer, D. Alexander Pope. Answer: B. John Milton. 2. Which era is also known as the Age of Reason? A. Romantic, B. Victorian, C. Enlightenment, D. Modernist. Answer: C. Enlightenment. 3. Who is the author of Pride and Prejudice? A. Charlotte Bronte, B. Jane Austen, C. Emily Bronte, D. George Eliot. Answer: B. Jane Austen. 4. What type of poem is a sonnet? A. 12-line poem, B. 16-line poem, C. 14-line poem, D. 10-line poem. 5. Which of these plays was written by William Shakespeare? A. Waiting for Godot, B. Pygmalion, C. Macbeth, The Importance of Being Earnest. 6. Who wrote The Waste Land? A. T.S. Eliot, B. Ezra Pound, C. Robert Frost, W.B. Yeats. Who is the author of the Canterbury Tales? A. William Langland, B. Thomas More, C. Geoffrey Chaucer, D. John Donne. Answer: C. Geoffrey Chaucer. 8. Which novel begins with the line, "Call me Ishmael"? A. Moby Dick, B. The Old Man and the Sea, The Catcher in the Rye, D. Heart of Darkness. Answer: A. Moby Dick. 9. What is the genre of Gulliver's Travels? A. Comedy, B. Allegory, C. Satire, D. Romance. Answer: C. Satire. 10. Who wrote Jane Eyre? A. Anne Bronte, B. Mary Shelley, Charlotte Bronte, D. George Eliot. Answer: C. Charlotte Bronte. 11. What is the central theme of 1984 by George Orwell? A. Love and friendship, B. Political freedom, C. Totalitarianism and surveillance, D. Family values. Answer: C. Totalitarianism and surveillance. 12. In literature, what is a Byronic hero? A. Comic character, B. Perfect gentleman, C. Dark, rebellious, brooding hero, D. Mythical warrior. Answer: C. Dark, rebellious, brooding hero. 13. Who wrote To the Lighthouse? A. James Joyce, B. D.H. Lawrence, C. Virginia Woolf, D. Doris Lessing. Answer: C. Virginia Woolf. 14. Which Shakespeare play features the characters Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? A. Hamlet, B. Macbeth, C. Othello, D. King Lear. 15. What is the rhyme scheme of a Shakespearean sonnet? 16. Who wrote the dystopian novel Brave New World? A. Aldous Huxley, B. George Orwell, C. Ray Bradbury, D. Margaret Atwood. 17. Which literary period followed the Renaissance in England? A. Medieval, B. Neoclassical, C. Romantic, D. Modernist. Neoclassical. 18. What is stream of consciousness in literature? A. Use of flashbacks, B. External narration, C. A narrative style that mimics thought patterns. Third-person storytelling. Answer: C. A narrative style that mimics thought patterns. 19. Who is the tragic hero in Othello? A. Iago, B. Cassio, C. Othello, Desdemona. 20. What genre is the Rime of the Ancient Mariner? A. Epic, B. Lyric, C. Ballad, D. Sonnet. 21. What is the setting of The Great Gatsby? A. London, B. Paris, C. New York, D. California. Answer: C. New York. 22. Who wrote The Road Not Taken? Walt Whitman, B. Robert Frost, C. Emily Dickinson, D. Answer: B. Robert Frost. 23. Which author created the character Hercule Poirot? A. Agatha Christie, B. Arthur Conan Doyle, C. Ian Fleming, D. J.K. Rowling. 24. Who wrote Things Fall Apart? A. Ngugi wa Thiong'o, B. Chinua Achebe, C. Wole Soyinka, D. Ben Okri. 25. What is a common theme in Victorian literature? A. Magic, industrialization and social reform, C. War, D. Utopian fantasy. Answer V. Industrialization and social reform. 26. Who wrote the poem Daffodils? A. William Wordsworth, B. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, C. Lord Byron, John Keats. 27. What is the point of view used in The Catcher in the Rye? A. First person, B. Third person limited, C. Third person omniscient, D. Second person. Answer A. First person. 28. What literary device is used when the outcome is opposite of what is expected? A. Metaphor, B. Irony, C. Symbolism, D. Allegory. Answer B. Irony. 29. Who wrote Heart of Darkness? A. Joseph Conrad, B. E.M. Forster, C. Rudyard Kipling, Thomas Hardy. A. Joseph Conrad. 30. Which of the following is a Gothic novel? A. Robinson Crusoe, B. Wuthering Heights, C. Emma, D. Oliver Twist. Wuthering Heights. 31. In Macbeth, what do the witches symbolize? A. Hope, B. Temptation and fate, C. Innocence, D. Nature. Answer B. Temptation and fate. 32. Which work is an example of magical realism? A. A Tale of Two Cities, B. 100 Years of Solitude, C. Frankenstein, D. Great Expectations. 33. Who is the author of Animal Farm? A. J.R.R. Tolkien, B. George Orwell, C. Aldous Huxley, D. C.S. Lewis. 34. What is Bildungsroman? A. A mystery story, B. A war story, C. A coming-of-age novel, D. A horror story. Answer C. A coming-of-age novel. Which writer is known for stream of consciousness technique? A. Ernest Hemingway, B. Virginia Woolf, C. Charles Dickens, D. Mark Twain. 36. Who wrote The Old Man and the Sea? A. William Faulkner, B. F. Scott Fitzgerald, C. Ernest Hemingway, D. Jack London. Which novel features the character Pip? A. Oliver Twist, B. Great Expectations, C. David Copperfield, D. Hard Times. B. Great Expectations. 38. What does the green light symbolize in The Great Gatsby? A. Money, B. Nature, C. Gatsby's dream, D. Jealousy. Answer C. Gatsby's dream. 39. Who wrote the play Pygmalion? A. Oscar Wilde, B. Harold Pinter, C. George Bernard Shaw, D. T.S. Eliot. Answer C. George Bernard Shaw. 40. In literature, what is a foil? A. One who supports the hero, B. A funny character, C. A character who contrasts another, D. A mysterious figure. Answer C. A character who contrasts another. 41. What is the central theme of Lord of the Flies? A. The power of nature, B. The innocence of children, C. Civilization versus savagery, D. Friendship. Civilization versus savagery. 42. Which Shakespeare play is a tragedy? A. The Tempest, B. Much Ado About Nothing, C. A Midsummer Night's Dream. King Lear. Answer D. King Lear. 43. Who wrote Frankenstein? A. Mary Shelley, B. Bram Stoker, C. Anne Radcliffe, D. Emily Bronte. 44. What type of poem is Ode to a Nightingale? Lyric, B. Epic, C. Sonnet, D. Ode. 45. Who is the author of Middlemarch? A. Emily Bronte, B. George Eliot, C. Jane Austen, D. Thomas Hardy. 46. What is metaphor? A comparison using like. B. A direct comparison without like or as. C. Repeating sounds. D. Giving human traits to objects. Answer B. A direct comparison without like or as. 47. Which novel depicts the Jazz Age? A. The Sun Also Rises. B. The Great Gatsby. C. Of Mice and Men. D. Catch-22. 48. Who wrote The Second Coming? A. Robert Browning, B. W. H. Auden, C. W. B. Yeats, D. Ted Hughes. Answer C. 49. Which novelist is known for social realism? A. Charles Dickens, B. William Blake, C. Samuel Beckett, D. Lewis Carroll. Answer: Charles Dickens. 50. What is the main setting of Mice and Men? A. New York, B. California, C. Mississippi, D. Chicago, B. California.